Hey guys, welcome back to the PhotoWorks channel. Today's video covers a resonating topic of portrait retouching. Face, hands, you name it. I'll tell you what retouching is all about and how to effortlessly edit faces in just a couple of minutes. Before we begin, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. First, I would like to make some things clear about retouching. It comes in many forms. Professional retouchers mostly use the dodge and burn technique, also known as frequency separation. This is when you take an image, portrait for instance, and split it into two pictures. The first image has blurred colors and is primarily responsible for hues and shades, whereas the second starkly sharp image has all the details and contours. So if you want to perfect your photo, you draw shadows and get rid of all reddish spots and other color imperfections from the first image, and smooth out all the textural flaws on the second one. Finally, you overlay the two photos and get an edited portrait. This is a very tedious, time-consuming and boring process. That's why I want to show you another way to retouch images. I'll be using PhotoWorks, since it is a very easy photo editor and it has smart retouching tools. Now let's dive in. Let's start with this celebrity picture. We have several routes we can take. There is portrait magic. This is an automatic feature, the healing brush, the clone stamp and the patch tool. Granted, the clone stamp and the patch are more appropriate for deleting big objects from your shots. So let's try our luck with portrait magic. Here you can see dozens of presets like clear eyes or widen teeth. For instance, if I click the clear eyes preset, their eyes will be brighter and more expressive. The remove face shine preset, that's what it does. Bright lips make the lips bright, you get the idea. Let's go with a smooth skin. I don't like to use effect to their fullest, so I lower the intensity to 60 or 50 or even 40%. We can also switch to custom settings if for some reasons we are not content with the existing presets. Here we can adjust every aspect manually. For instance, we can lower redness to make the skin a bit more yellowish, get rid of glare or add some shine. But I'll just hit apply since I'm fine with the preset I used. We can also go for automatic skin defects removal, but since this is an AI powered tool, I don't think it will work on every single photo. You can try it, but if it fails, just stick to other retouching methods. I don't think the tool will fix that many flaws since they are the same color as the rest of the skin. Well, I guess I was right. I'm not happy with the result, that's why I'll go for the healing brush. I'll zoom in on the image and simply paint over the defects. Let's fix this one and that's one. And I'll go on in the same manner for a while, just like I told you. This is a slightly tedious process. Now let's compare the images. This is before and this is after. As you might have guessed, retouching is quite easy, albeit time consuming, but with PhotoWorks, this process is drastically more swift. If you want to achieve the similar result, give this software a try. You'll find a link to it in the description. A huge discount will be waiting for you there. If you need more proof that PhotoWorks is worth your attention, look at all the tools it offers. You can use this editor to color correct images, crop and stylize them with filters. So make sure to check PhotoWorks out. Meanwhile, we'll move on to the next image. I'll open another photo and try to fix it. This is a shot from the internet and the problems are apparent. I want to try the AI on it. I'll click the skin defects removal. The software takes its time to analyze the image and it will shortly come up with something. You'll see that some of the flaws really get automatically removed. Don't overdo, however, because if you crank this effect way too high, you'll see a nasty artifact around the nose area. This automatic skin defect removal does work, but it does it in a subtle way. You have to really adjust it to keep the result natural looking. When it comes comes to spot removal, I recommend you go with the healing brush. Let's make the brush smaller and just heal away. Now we can compare the original to the edited version. I think the picture looks good now. Now just for a curiosity's sake, let's take a third image. I want it to be a bit more difficult, so that I would have to work on it harder. Now here is a picture of a young man. There are imperfections all over the face and the cold sore at the corner of the mouth. This looks sad, but let's find a way to fix it. Now let's compare. This is before and this is after. The lip area was a sad side, but now it looks decent. I really hope you find this video useful and that you've learned a couple of new tricks. Now if anyone asks you to conceal a wrinkle or a zit on their photos, you'll know what to do. That's all for today. Make sure to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Hope to see you soon.